Hi everybody, welcome to the Scott Show Sports Show. We're talking the NCAA lower divisions right now. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys some details. First of all, next week is the semifinals for both Division II and Division III quarterfinals for Division FCS. There you go. It's the one lower than the bowls. And I'm actually going to be bringing that to you guys on Thursday instead of Friday. Because Friday there are some games, so then they can get Friday night games in, which is awesome. And so Thursday, NCAA lower division show, check it out. In fact, I'm going to set it up right now on my Google. Okay, Google, give me a reminder.
What's the reminder?
NCAA lower division show.
When do you want to be reminded?
Thursday, 9 p.m.
Your reminder NCAA lower division show for Thursday at 9 p.m. is ready. Do you want to save it?
Yes.
Sorry, do you want to save this reminder?
Yes.
Alright, reminder saved.
And there you go, folks. So I'm now being reminded that I have to give you guys the power of the NCAA lower division show here on the Scott Show. But we're going to move forward. We're going to talk about what's going on this weekend as we move on and get the quarterfinals done of the NCAA Division III playoffs. The football is getting better. It's getting good. And let's rock and roll. So the first game we got going on is number 10 Brockport, as they will be facing off against the number 7 team in the nation, Delaware Valley. I'm really looking forward to that game, folks. I might actually sit down and watch that football game because I am that excited. I'm going to probably be cheering for Delaware Valley, but hey, Brockport, they're bringing it too. So I'm excited for that game. Then I have Frostburg State and Mount Union, number 15 against number 2. Mount Union looking at regaining their top, the top of the pops. Of course, right now they're number 2, but they're looking at getting that championship and making it all the way. Getting that gold, baby. That's what it's all about. All right, and then you have the number 4 St. Thomas team against number 1 Mary Hardin Baylor. That's going to be a great game as well. Mary Hardin Baylor, number 1 in the nation, have been all year long. So we'll check that out. And in the NCAA playoffs, the quarterfinal round, the last game, 5 minutes after Mary Hardin Baylor takes the field against St. Thomas, you have Wartburg against number 3 Oshkosh. And that's going to be one hell of a game, too. So I am looking forward to that, folks. Wartburg and Oshkosh representing Wisconsin. So check that out. Not only the only Wisconsin team that's going to be playing this Sunday or Saturday, but hey, it's looking good. So the semifinals next week, Thursday. Check it out. But before we're going to move on to the Division II, we have the quarterfinals there as well. As Assumption faces off against IUP. We have West Florida against West Alabama. We have Harding versus Ferris State. And we have Texas A&M Commerce as they face off against Minnesota State Mankato. Those are going to be really awesome games. I'm really looking forward to the hard-hitting one with Texas A&M Commerce against Minnesota State Mankato. That's going to be an awesome game. Now, I do have to let you guys know that there are 4 other games on the docket for Division II. I wanted to give them a little highlight. Why not, right? Give them a little highlight. As we have Pittsburgh State against Pittsburgh State against Arkansas Tech. We have Central Missouri against the Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. It's going to be a great game. Tarleton State against Central Oklahoma, and Washburn against Angelo State. So check those games out. Those are the bowl games. Some really fun stuff going on. And then, folks, we go to the FCS. I like to call it the Football Championship Series. I think that's what the S stands for, but we'll just see anyway. All right, and here are the games. There are 16 games on the docket. This is the second round. A lot of them will be on ESPN3. So check that out. Live local listings all over the place. It is James Madison, number 1 ranked in the nation, the Dukes, against Stony Brook. Stony Brook won by 30 points last time, so they're going to be bringing the heat. Goodness gracious. Southern Utah against Weber State. Weber State winning by 2 points last weekend. And that will be one hell of a game as well. New Hampshire, the Wildcats going against Central Arkansas. And then in the last part of that bracket, you have number 5, South Dakota State University, as they will be facing off against Northern Iowa. Now, if New Hampshire wins and South Dakota State wins, it is going to be a cold day in Brookings as I have to decide who to cheer for between the Jackrabbits and the Wildcats. I'm just gonna hope that they get tied and both get to make it in, which doesn't happen, but whatever works. In the other part of the bracket, in the other side, you have number 2 North Dakota State as they will be hosting and facing off against San Diego. You have Wolford against Furman. Furman won by 1 point against Elion the other day. You have number 3 Jackson State against Kennesaw State, and Sam Houston against South Dakota. South Dakota will be facing off against Sam Houston State in Sam Houston State's home turf. So those are the big games coming up for this week. And there might be some bowl games. It doesn't look like they even have a team yet. It's a Celebration Bowl, but we don't know who it is. Looks like it's North Carolina A&T. Well, they don't have the other team. So we'll just have to see who it is, see what happens, and we'll go from there. So, folks, I want to personally thank you for listening to the Scott Show podcast. I want to let you guys know we do have more things on sale. The shop will be updated today. We have autographed pictures. People have asked for it, and it is here. Autographed pictures. We have them. They look good. So if you want your autographed picture of myself, we also can get you at pretty much anything you guys want autographed, because I do that pretty awesomely. Check that out at this 102550.net. 102550.net. Check us out there. We also have t-shirts, buttons, and all the really cool stuff. Anything you guys want. All the cool stuff. Alright, I want to personally, like I said, thank you guys for everything. And we will see you here real soon on the Scott Show podcast. Check out the football games this weekend and enjoy. Enjoy really great football.